What's up, guys? Welcome back to J-Max Sports Cars. My name is Jason. Thanks for tuning in to another video. Just fresh off the National. I personally did not go, but I don't know if you're like me, but I was inspired like crazy from a lot of content, a lot of things I saw from the National. And so today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some time. I'm going to talk about the National, some of the things I saw and I got encouraged by seeing from the National, from content, from social media. So I'm on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, obviously. Those are the main ones for sports cards. And so I saw a little bit of everything different. There's different types of content creators on each platform. So I saw a little bit of different variety and I was very encouraged. So, and I'm also going to take a look at the fi-8170, which is a hungry beast. I'm going to scan this huge variety. This is penny sleeve stuff. This is just some top-loaded stuff. It's also some thicker cards, like patch cards, pretty thick patches. I can take this stack right here and I can scan the whole thing and it'll just eat it like a hungry beast. So, and yeah, I do got shades on, as you can see, and I'm not trying to be cool. I actually had an accident. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'll look this way. My eye got actually poked by a drill bit. Caused a busted blood vessel in my eye. So rather than having you distracted from looking at my bloody eye, I figured I would just put glasses on to cover it up. At any rate, so let's jump into this. Let's talk about the National. Some things that I was very, like I said, encouraged by. Number one, I feel like many of you who maybe, I don't know where you are in the hobby, if you're watching this, you know, you might have came back in 2020, 21. A lot of people did during COVID, the pandemic, when you were at home, had nothing to do. Everyone was looking for opportunities to make money. They were buying stocks. They were buying crypto. They were getting into their comic books, their collectibles, their sports cards, their baseball cards, into everything and anything that could be collected. People were going back and finding their childhood. So while that was a good or bad thing, you know that there was a huge spike. And a lot of people were just being ridiculous on what they would spend for cards, and there was a lot of excess cash and capital at that time. Many people were getting stimulus checks, PPP loans. That's been discussed quite a bit in the hobby. At any rate, I say that to say, we have completely, I feel like, leveled back out to a very good percentage of the people that are in the hobby now are collectors once again. And so lots of opportunities. This was the first National since that huge card spike where card prices on a lot of stuff that people collect actually was back at reasonable prices. So I saw a lot of people that went out and they actually wound up going and getting grail cards, going and getting cards that they've always wanted to obtain. They traded for it. They were actually able to get it for a good deal. Some people were saying a lot of dealers still had jacked up prices. Again, I did not personally go to the National myself. This is all just from me watching content, looking at social media posts and things of that nature. But I'm like I said, I am a true collector. So because of the National and everything I was seeing, it did get me also encouraged to go. And I actually spent some time over the weekend. And I went back through my personal collection. You hear people use the term PC all the time. It's an abbreviation for personal collection. And I went back and I looked over some cards I just hadn't even looked at in a while. And I'm going to show you some of the cool cards I have that I've collected. So I'm still a big collector. I sell a lot. We talk a lot about, you know, selling on eBay. All that's still the case. I'm going to scan this massive lot here and show you that this beast right here is an end-all be-all. You don't need any other scanner than the fi-8170. It is a beast, no doubt about it. You know, we'll get into all that, but I just want to show some cool cards, okay? So, and I went over through some of them, and I'm kind of scaling down some of my PC, refining it. Cool Steve Smith. This is a game worn. It's a gold. Game used, rookies and stars. It's a nice Luke Kuechly. You'll notice a lot of this is Carolina Panthers. And I don't collect all Panthers. I collect what are our greats. This is a Luke Kuechly Topps Gold. A lot of this, I think this stack here, I'm sending off to SGC. Some things I just think look better in SGC. So this is a clear Luke Kuechly rookie auto. And that's on-card auto. Pretty cool. Here's a gold Topps Gold Refractor, number to 50. It's a second-year Kuechly. This one is a Muhsin Muhammad, who probably second best receiver ever. Maybe, yeah, probably still over DJ Moore. This is a Rave, number to 150. So, you know, basketball, this would be crazy expensive. Even the commons are fairly, you know, sought after and a little bit more collectible than football. But anyway, at any rate, it still is pretty cool. So all those are going to SGC. This stack here is going to PSA. There's a Greg Olsen SP Authentic Rookie Auto. There's a Bryce Young, my guy. Top 10 quarterback by the end of 2023. Yeah, I said it. That's a blue. Cool Steve Smith here, Sepia Refractor. And that was numbered to 99. Probably can't see it, not sure. A black refractor of Jake Delhomme, who is probably the second best quarterback to ever lace it up for the Carolina Panthers. Took us to a Super Bowl against the Patriots. Here's a Kuechly Aqua Blue Optic, or Light Blue. I don't know which one it's called. There's a Brian Burns Rookie Auto. Light green Pulsar. A couple gold prisms of Yetur Gross-Matos, who has moved over to outside linebacker. Prism Gold Auto. These are to 10. These are going to PSA. A Thomas Davis. You see the Aaron Rodgers all the time, but this is a Thomas Davis. Topps Chrome Refractor. Difficult. I would really, you know, expect an 8 on that one, Topps, because those are just hard. They scratch pretty easily. A few more cards. Just I already showed that one. This is a cool one I picked up not too long ago. It is a Jordan Collector's Choice gold signature. Is the gold signature showing up? Yeah, you can see it across the bottom there. So these are short printed in Collector's Choice. There's a Greg Olsen RPA. And that one is, again, SP Authentic. That was numbered to 725, but it's got a really great patch on it there. So it's a cool card. This one's not, you know, it's probably a $5 to $10 card. But fun time when these two were at their peak there together in Carolina. Luke Kuechly and Cam Newton. And that one's them together on a card. And that was numbered to 175. Awesome card. And then another Luke Kuechly. I like this one probably a little bit better than the Topps Chrome, because this is an own card auto. So this is a Bowman draft, I think. Bowman draft picks, but it's an own card rookie auto. So those are some of the cool ones that I went through, picked out, and looked at. It's like I said, the National just got me kind of pumped up to go, and I actually bought a new Steph Curry rookie. I'm getting that shipped. I worked a deal out with the guy for it. It's one I've been coveting for a while. It's a prestige number to 300 solo rookie in the Warriors uniform. Throw it up on the screen. Just bought that, and that's being shipped. And I've just been like seeking out some cards. So what I'm doing is I'm taking some of the cash now that I got a full-time job. I'm taking some of the money I make off eBay and just funneling it right back into cards, into personal collection cards. It's a lot of fun. I hope you guys were encouraged by some of that. You know, yeah, of course there still are flippers in the hobby. I even saw some content, someone saying, you know, that the young people were strong at the show. There was lots of them. That's good for the hobby, but a lot of those are only buying 2020 to 2022 cards, 23 cards, nothing beyond. As if there's nothing in the hobby that's awesome looking from prior years. So what I'm going to encourage and challenge you all to do, even if you're a brand new collector, whatever team it is that you like, this is a challenge. Whatever team it is that you collect or like, go back into the hobby, into sports cards, and find something, preferably, you know, 5+ years old, not brand new, nothing from 2020 on. Find something from 97, 98, 2005, 2007. If you really want to, you know, have some fun, go back to some vintage. But there's so many cool cards from like the late 90s, between the late 90s, like 96, Kobe's rookie year, to 2020. There's so many cool cards in between there. Challenge you to go out, find something cool of a team or a player that you like any year during that time period, and go do some research on some other cards. Don't just buy Prism Selector Mosaic 21, 22, and 23, guys. A lot of that stuff, I'm telling you, is not going to hold the value. I mean, we're in an era where people are just trading those cards and cycling those cards, and it never really get to a collector until the price hits rock bottom. And we've been seeing that. That's why some of those cards now are coming off the market, because they're coming to prices where people can actually snag them up. After all, everyone else has traded them a million times and sold them to each other a million times, all these kids, they'll eventually hit a price where it makes sense to hold them. Okay, so any rate, that is my challenge. That's my story. Those are a few cool PC cards. Let's flip this thing around. Let's check out this beast. Alright, so like I said, this stack of cards, I condensed it a little bit so they'll all fit, but it's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of penny sleeve stuff, top loaded, and like I said, even some thicker stuff. This is a lot of the PC stuff I'm cleaning out. It'll be listing on eBay soon. So you put them in there. You do have to take the wheel out to get top loaders, penny sleeves, things of that nature through there. And the setup here, the configuration is going to be the same as I had with the fi-8070, my previous video. You have to download this paper stream capture. So go watch that video, and I went through how I configured the settings for each profile. With that said, you just click on the profile you got set up for it. This is for the fi-8170 here. So I will click start, and then you'll see it begin to go through them. And you can see it is just churning. There you go. Finish. And we'll take a look at some of these scans. You can see two got jammed together. It happens. So none of these things are perfect, but you can see they look really good once you go through and scan them. No scan lines or anything on these. Although that is something you will have to deal with. You got to clean them out. I use a microfiber cloth. I hear people talk about it a lot of the time. I blow it out, but you can see these look really good. Here's that thick one. This is a pretty thick card. If I show you, so I don't know what the stock on that one is. 80 point maybe. I don't know, but good scan, right? So you can see these are these are shiny cards. So some other scanners would not look this good. So this really is a game changer. End of the day, you don't really have to have anything else going on. This is the end all be all scanner. So I'm a big fan of it. No doubt about it, I'm enjoying it a whole lot. If I could start all over and I had more cash, I would have bought this one straight up right from the beginning. But I started with what I did. Very grateful I was able to learn with the Epson and move through the journey here to finally get one of these. But guys, this one is a hungry beast that just tears through cards. Not tears through them, it doesn't damage them. And plus, like I said, you can scan them all day long with top loaders. So whatever kind of inventory you wind up purchasing, if like I say you bought a 2-row box, you could just take the 2-row box however it comes. If you got them in penny sleeves or a mixture of penny sleeves and top loaders, you don't have to adjust your inventory. You could just scan it right through, because this one is just such a monster, such a beast when it comes to being able to scan a lot of variety. And I probably won't be using any other scanners, unless I will every once in a while, just to do follow-ups, just to check back in and make sure I'm able to relate to some of the questions and things that are coming in. But all in all, like if anyone is looking for a scanner or looking to upgrade and scale up the business, just go ahead and pony up and get one of these bad boys. I got links to everything that I use down in the description. There is maintaining them, that you can't avoid that. You have to wipe, even this one, you got to wipe it down every so often. You got to take care of these things to have them produce at the optimal level that you would like. They're not just going to do it by themselves, because a lot of these top loaders, a lot of these penny sleeves got little debris and stuff on them. So you got to keep it clean. You got to constantly be maintaining your device. So that's just part of the game. If you want to have good clean scans, and you got to also have a good clean scanner with not a lot of debris in it. So keep it clean, and you know, if you can, upgrade. If not, you saw me, I made it work for 10,000 listings on eBay. So whatever it takes, whatever the deal is. But it's a lot of fun now using the cards I sell to kind of fund some of the things we're doing around the house, and also because it's part-time income. And then I'm also, like I said, buying some cards for the PC. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Drop some questions, drop some comments down below, and the links are down below for everything. So that's all I got till next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Deuces.